Welcome to all, SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Our subject is Bifocal Computer Science Paper 1. Our stream is 11 Science and today's topic is Chapter 2 Program Analysis Part 1, lecturer by Aditi Patil. We will see the definition of program analysis. First of all, we will see what is program. Program is nothing but it is a list of instruction. It is a list of information in a specific language to tell the computer to do the job in a sequence manner. Right? Then after getting your problem, we have to analyze that problem. Why we need to analyze that problem? Because we have to do job in a simple way. So any problem you have which has to be converted in computer program must be carefully analyzed. After analysis, the analysis consists in finding or deriving the procedural steps, and then only we will get the final solution of the problem, right? So whenever we have any program, first we will analyze that program, and after analysis only we will get the final problem, right? So this is our definition of program analysis. Now we will see what is this. Whenever we have any problem, what are the steps to solve any problem. Here we take one example. Our example is we have to add two numbers and display the result, right? Now see, there the 4 steps are there. What is the meaning of these steps? Means whatever the program is there, we have to analyze that program in a simple manner. So here see the first step. First of all, we have to take the two numbers, suppose A and B as our input, right? In our second step, whatever the two numbers we have to add that two numbers. So obviously if we are adding two numbers, then we will get the result. So again we have to need a step number 3. In step number 3, we have to store that result in variable C, and after getting the result we have to store that result in variable C only. So again we need a next step number 4. In step number 4 we have to display the result. So like this, if we have any problem, we have to make a simple step, and we have to make a simple step, and then only we will get a final result, right? Next we will see, we have any problem, it has to be converted into the program, right? So there are some steps also. These steps are, first one is the problem analysis, second one is the designing, third one is the coding, and after coding we will get the testing, and after testing final will be documentation. The next one, if we have any problem, there are some steps to analyze the problem. So these analysis are, some methods are there, and these methods are flowcharts, algorithm and pseudocode. So first we will see what is flowchart. Flowchart is the method which is used to represent an algorithm. It is in the pictorial form or a standard meaningful symbol, and that is called a flowchart. Then after that, algorithm is a logical sequence of steps. Whatever the steps is there, then after that we will find the problem. In pseudocodes, it is a programming analysis tools and which is used for a planning program logic, right? So what is the meaning of flowchart, algorithm, pseudocodes? फ्लोचार्ट एक एल्गोरिदम होता है और उसमें एक स्टैंडर्ड सिम्बॉल्स होते हैं. बाय यूजिंग दैट सिम्बॉल्स ओनली वी हैव टू ड्रॉ द फ्लोचार्ट्स. एंड एल्गोरिदम मीन्स वी हैव टू सॉल्व एनी प्रॉब्लम स्टेप बाय स्टेप मैनर इन अ सिंपल वे. And pseudocodes, it is a programming analysis tool, and then only we will get our program, right? Next we will see, now detail we will see what is algorithm. Algorithm, it is a logical sequence of steps preparing for solving problem. It is a tool to write the job in a simple step, means in a simple English language. It is not a programming language, just it is a guide to programmer how to prepare the program. That is called the algorithm. Next, here we will see when we have algorithm how to exchange the value of two variables, right? So suppose if we have a two variable a and b, our two variable, so how we exchange the variable here? In step number first, we have to store the value of a to x, right? Then after that, transfer b value to a. Like this, we have to transfer the value in different variable. After that, in third steps, we have to transfer x to b. So like this, if you have any variable, you have to shift that variable to your new different variable, right? So this is your algorithm. This is the example of algorithm, how to exchange the value of any variable. Next, flowchart. Flowchart, it is a method used to represent an algorithm. It is in the form pictorial with a standard formatting symbol and which is called a flowchart. Flowcharts programmer illustrating following loops, logical decisions, inputs, output data. So there are some different symbols are here we are using in flowchart. So we will see here there are different symbols. The first symbol, it is a rectangular, right? It is shape of rectangular. So what is the use of rectangular symbol? It is used to specify the start and stop known as terminal, right? So it is used to start the program or end your program, right? It is a rectangular in shape. And then second one is the parallelogram, right? So when we use a parallelogram symbol in your program, when we need to find the input, output and printout, then only we have to use a parallelogram symbol, right? Then third one is the rectangle. It is a rectangle in shape. So when we use a rectangle shape, when we need a processing form, when we need to calculating part, जब हमको कोई भी पार्ट, कोई भी प्रोग्राम का पार्ट हमको कैलकुलेट करना है, तब जाके हम कौन सा सिंबल यूज करेंगे? रेक्टेंगल. हियर वी टेक वन एग्जाम्पल s इक्वल टू a प्लस बी. तो जहाँ पर भी हमारी प्रोग्राम में प्रोसेसिंग हो रही है, प्रोसेसिंग मीन्स वी हैव टू कैलकुलेटिंग एनीथिंग, that time we are using a rectangle symbol, right? Next one is a diamond. Diamond shape means whenever we have to take any decision, either true or false, either yes or no, then we have to use a decision box, right? Then arrow. If we need to use the indicate the direction of the flow of program or the direction of the flow of process, then we have to use the arrow. मान लो कि जैसे आपका एग्जाम्पल है, फर्स्ट वी हैव टू यूज अ स्टार्ट सिंबल, उसके बाद हमको कुछ डायरेक्शन दिखाना है, वी हैव टू इनपुट सम वेरिएबल, सो दैट वी हैव टू यूज अ एरो सिंबल, राइट? नेक्स्ट इज द कनेक्टर. A small circle is used to connect the incomplete flow chart is to be remaining part. It is known as the connector. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मान लो कि आपका जो प्रोग्राम है एक ही पेज में ख़त्म नहीं होता है, देन वी नीड द सेकेंड पेज. तो इन फर्स्ट पेज वी हैव टू यूज़ अ कनेक्टर एंड इट इज़ डिनोटेड बाय सिंबल ए. तो वहाँ पर हमने कनेक्टर लगाया है. जहाँ पे भी हमने कनेक्टर लगाया है, इसका मतलब आपका जो प्रोग्राम है, अगेन आपका प्रोग्राम सेकेंड पेज में कंटिन्यू हो रहा है. तो फॉर दैट वी हैव टू यूज़ अ कनेक्टर, राइट? मतलब दो चीज़ को अगर आपको कनेक्टर यूज़ करना है तो हम कनेक्टर का यूज़ करते हैं. नेक्स्ट वन, what are the rules of flow charts? Whenever we have to draw the flow chart, we have to maintain some rules over there, right? First one is the whatever the symbols is there, it must be a standardized, right? The arrow should be used to prepare the direction of flow. अगर आपका प्रोग्राम है तो वहाँ पर एरो आपको देना ही है. Then फ्लो लाइन शुड नॉट बी क्रॉस ईच अदर। जो भी आप फ्लो लाइंस दे रहे हो वो एक दूसरे के सिंबल से क्रॉस नहीं होना चाहिए। इट शुड बी अ परपेंडिकुलर मैनर। देन लास्ट वन इज द प्रोग्राम फ्लो शुड बी टॉप टू बॉटम। जब भी आप कोई भी प्रोग्राम का फ्लो चार्ट बनाते हो तो इट शुड बी अ टॉप टू बॉटम ओनली, right? So this is the our rules of flow charts. So whenever we have to draw any flow chart, these rules we have to maintain. Next is the advantage of flow chart. So what are the advantage of flow chart? Whenever we have to draw any flow chart, we must maintain this advantage also, right? The first one is the better programming steps. मतलब हमारा जो भी अगर कोई कॉम्प्लिकेटेड प्रोग्राम है तो अगर उसको सिंपल वे में बनाना है तो इट मस्ट बी अ बेटर प्रोग्रामिंग स्टेप। देन अगेन इट रिड्यूस अ मिनिमम लेंथ। हम कोई भी अगर प्रोग्राम है तो उसका लेंथ हम मिनिमम कर सकते हैं। इट इज़ अ सिस्टमैटिक एनालिसिस। अगर कोई हमारा प्रोग्राम है तो हम उसको सिस्टमैटिक एनालिसिस भी कर सकते हैं। अगेन नेक्स्ट इज द मिनिमाइजेशन ऑफ द एरर। इफ़ यू विल डू अ सिस्टमैटिक एनालिसिस, ऑब्वियसली वहाँ पे कोई भी एरर नहीं रहेगा। आफ्टर दैट, आफ्टर एनालिसिस, आफ्टर मिनिमाइजेशन, देन इफेक्टिव टेस्टिंग एंड रिजल्ट। अगर आप एनालाइजिंग ठीक तरीके से करते हो तो उसका टेस्टिंग भी हम अच्छी तरीके से कर सकते हैं, और टेस्टिंग अगर अच्छी तरीके से करते हैं मतलब उसका रिजल्ट भी हमको एक परफेक्ट फाइनल वाला रिजल्ट मिलेगा। देन नेक्स्ट वन इज़ द इट इज़ ईजी टू कोडिंग। ठीक है, अगर हम उसको एनालाइज करते हैं तो उसका कोडिंग भी हम बहुत अच्छी तरीके से कर सकते हैं। एंड लास्ट वन इज़ द यूनिवर्सल लॉजिक सॉल्यूशन। अगर हम उसका कोडिंग इजी करते हैं तो वो जो कोडिंग है वो कोई भी रीड कर सकता है, मतलब एनी प्रोग्रामर कैन रीड दैट कोडिंग। दैट्स व्हाई इट इज़ कॉल्ड द यूनिवर्सल लॉजिक सॉल्यूशन। सो दिस इज़ द एडवांटेज ऑफ आवर फ्लो चार्ट। थैंक यू।